Welcome to Strategy in Progress. Today we're discussing 2025 updates to Age of Empires games. I'm joined by Sir Edmund the Bold.
Sir Edmund humbly sends his greetings, sire. Your stronghold waits.
Capitalistic Satan.
Welcome, data points. Prepare to absorb my vast corporate wisdom as I rule this broadcast with profit and power.
And finally, Big Kitty. Today, we're diving into some exciting updates. First off, we've welcomed
10 million new players have been absorbed into our ever-growing empire. And now, behold, 60 million loyal subjects worldwide. This is not just growth, my dear data points. This is empire building on a scale never before seen. Tremble before our success.
Thanks, Satan. Well, let's kick things off with Immortal Empires. The first Age of Mythology expansion, Immortal Empires, will be released on March 4th.
Bringing the power of Chinese mythology to our fingertips.
Right. I guess we're trying to conquer the entire mythological world now. If you bought the premium edition of Age of Mythology, this expansion's free, otherwise it'll set you back about $20. And yeah, it's coming to PlayStation 5.
Aye, Chinese mythology. I've heard whispers of these gods and their power.
Indeed, Ed. There are 12 new gods in this expansion, each with unique god powers and myth units. Among them is Fuxi, the master of civilization, Nuwa, the creator goddess, Gong Gung, god of floods, and Chu Rong, god of fire. And let's not forget Shay Nong, the divine farmer.
Fu Shi, master of civilization. With peach blossoms that may even compare to Edmund's own peach blossoms, 'twould be but a dream. A fine god to join our ranks. And Nuwa, with her clay peasants. Sir Edmund is in the most dire of need of night soil carriers. How wonderful it is to see gods doing what they can. Bless their hearts. But no, I would not wish to overshadow them. Perhaps a humble dinner would be in order. Sir Edmund will show them the finer points of heroic etiquette. There is no harm in teaching the gods a thing or two. Farmer, a divine one no less, a god who will aid Sir Edmund in creating the most bountiful, luxurious, decadent, cream-filled pastries, and Sir Edmund's own donuts.
That sounds special, Ed. There's also new myth units. The Qi Lin, a fierce flame-spitting creature. The Chonlong, a force of destruction, and a dragon. The Yatsu, a wolf-like dragon. There's also Zhu Chuye, the vermilion bird of the south. And finally, Dao Wu, a large, tiger man-like thing. And there will probably be more that will surely be capable of great destruction.
Destruction? Destruction, you say? How very unfortunate for the bottom line, unless it is we who do the destructing.
Indeed. And in addition to the gods, there's a 9-level campaign based on Chinese mythology, plus 7 new maps, including Bamboo Grove, Silk Road, and the Great Wall. Alright, now let's talk about Age of Empires 2. Yeah, that game. It's getting another update. It's coming to PlayStation 5 this spring, because of course it is. And there's a new DLC, name's still up in the air, but hey, who needs a name? They're throwing in fresh content and new civilizations for rank play. And it'll be on everything, and everything meaning PC, Xbox, PS5.
New civilizations, you say? Oh, magnificent! A thrill of unexplored realms where heroes, no, legends, rise from the very ashes of forgotten history. What wonders and glory shall these new warriors bring to the battlefield? I can scarcely contain myself at the thought of the epic tales they will carve into the annals of time.
Well, Ed, guess what? We've got a couple of screenshots that give us a peek at what's coming. First one shows what looks like dragon ships from the Lake Poyang historical scenario. Yeah, remember those? Apparently these ships are known for their high pierce attack and quick reload speed, because of course they are. They've got a +4 attack bonus against ships, unique ships, and buildings. They reload every quarter of a second because we all need that much precision, right? Well, and they got 3 range and 8 pierce armor and 150 HP. You know, just the usual stats that make you feel like you're definitely gonna win, until that scenario makes you realize it's gonna make you safe scum your way to victory.
A mighty vessel indeed. The winds of battle shall bow before its might.
In the second screenshot, we have a new siege unit which resembles the Nest of Bees from Age of Empires 4. No, not those bees, Big Kitty. The Nest of Bees is a unique Chinese siege unit that fires 8 rocket projectiles. Can we presume it will be similar in AoE 2? Let's just hope they don't come with a swarm of issues.
Bees, you say? A weapon of divine chaos? If I were a knight, I'd certainly fear the sting of such a siege.
We see a new infantry unit in the second screenshot, possibly resembling a flaming pike unit. A similar looking pike is being held by cavalry units. I'm not sure if that's either step lancers or some kind of unique upgrade for step lancers or an entirely different unit. We don't know the details just yet. We also see a new camel unit, which could be a siege unit. A camel mounted catapult? I don't know, it's a wild guess, but sure, why not? I'm sure it'll make total sense once we get the full breakdown, because camels and siege weapons definitely go hand in hand.
The noble camels, ah yes. Who else but Sir Edmund could ride such fine beasts with such splendid poise? I shall ride into battle with them, and they will carry me to victory, as though it were their very purpose. Tales of the highest order shall be crafted of Sir Edmund and his magnanimous camel.
It's clear we're looking at a redistribution of the Chinese Civ in Age of Empires 2, kind of like what they did with the Indian Civ in Dynasties of India when that came out, because who doesn't love a good civilization makeover?
More Civs, more money.
Alright everyone, let's move on to Age of Empires 4. At long last. Big Kitty, could you give us some more info? This year, AoE 4 gets 2 DLCs. First DLC is called Knights of Cross and Rose, and is expected in the spring. Okay? It'll introduce 2 new armies, not unlike Sultan's Ascend, a bunch of new units, and surprise surprise, another solo mode. Details are scarce, but improving the visuals seem to be an important part of the update. Oh, Big Kitty says new armies, new units, the sky has finally fallen. That's right, Big Kitty, it has indeed, but not on AoE 4, only on AoE 3. And as we know, the AoE 3 fans aren't feeling too blessed this year as their DLC was cancelled. You did a great update, Big Kitty. Would you like to do the mobile update? Oh, I see you'd like to retain your soul too. Well.
Prepare to bow before the unstoppable force of progress.
Alright, capitalistic Satan, take it away.
February unleashes a wave of destructive innovation that will reshape the gaming landscape. First, we bring you Battle of Dawn, a campaign set in a legendary temple where final victory can only be achieved by transporting temple relics and deploying class skills. Your mortal existence will never be the same after this.
That's exciting.
Next, Stellar Glory activates battle zones where you will obliterate governors from different campaigns. This is not just a game. It is the total destruction of authority, the reorganization of power, one devastating conquest at a time. Your puny resistance will be crushed under the weight of profit.
I see.
And then, Josephine's treasure hunt. Follow Princess Josephine through 3, count them, 3 events. Celestial Chronicles, Path of Starlight, and Alchemist's Secret Art. Earn dice, roll for massive rewards, and advance through the corporate hierarchy of power and devastation. Crush your competition beneath the weight of your greed. Become an elephant. Finally, Valentine's Day Cosmetics.
Your favorite?
My favorite indeed.
What do you know of romance, Satan?
Romance is checking the indices of my oil and tobacco stocks. It's finding the cleanest financials, earnings per share, rising like the flames of hell, price to earnings ratio. These stocks are in demand, revenue growth, upward trajectory, and debt to equity ratio, low, oh so very low. And that is romance.
It is.
Indeed. Almost as romantic as indulging in items like the Heart Hunter's Circus Citadel theme and the passionate Reverie Troop set. Forget your petty love. This is transactional love. Data points. Get your freak on!
Thanks, capitalistic Satan, for that lovely update. Thanks for joining us on Strategy in Progress. Until next time, may your battles be legendary and your armies victorious.